it, not want to wait for his results. If he thinks he's right, he knows he's wrong.
He's a coward.
How can one run away from victory? You can't, obviously. They've lost. And what they want to confuse the situation. They want to give an impression that the President Idi Mnangagwa's leadership is not very clear, it's not morally right, but let the world know that the 2.8 votes are the morality of Zimbabwe. We do not expect the opposition to support us, America included. Because America has opposed Africa from time immemorial. They are the people that took us for slaves. And they will never see us as equal human beings. And we don't care about that. We will not ask for permission to do our things from America. No. But we want to engage those that are willing to move side by side with us. Not ahead of us or behind us. No, we don't want. America can do whatever it wants, but we are going to defend in all capacities our sovereignty. We will defend. If it means that we will die to the last man, we will die. Because God cannot create us for being second subjects to other people. No. We are very equal. We are very full. We are very human. We are very intelligent. We know what we are doing. This is why we have our country. And America have got their own America. Please, we are not slaves anymore. As for Mugabe, the naivety of Chamisa is exposed by the fact that during the November Revolution, the young man joined us in condemning Mugabe, who caused the disappearance of MDC activists such as Itai Dzamara. All of a sudden, Mugabe has become a saint and darling to Chamisa. That is treachery on the part of the young man. This is why we say that he should not get support from real MDC people. Those who voted Monzora ahead of Chamisa for the post of Secretary General of the MDC in their last Congress should now stand up and throw Chamisa to the political dustbin. We urge the real MDC supporters to democratically elect a successor to Tsvangirai. The MDC is now losing its ethos to the self-aggrandizement of the megalomaniac Chamisa. Chamisa is just like his newfound mentor, Robert Mugabe, power-hungry, autocratic, violent, and without an iota of the real tenets of the Zimbabwe people. Zimbabwe, like any other democracy, should have opposing political views, but not sellout tendencies of the clueless Chamisa. We as war veterans who fought for democracy in Zimbabwe do not ordinarily want to campaign against opposition parties, but we will safeguard the sovereignty which we fought for. Yes. You go to America today, they talk of their founding fathers. And they don't want to talk, they don't want us to talk of our legacy. Why? Because they are big brothers. They force us to believe in the Abraham Lincoln definition of democracy. Rule of the people, for the people, by the people, as though people agree on one thing at the same time. When you say the people, you mean the totality of the people. Is there a situation in the world where all people agree on one thing?
No.
So Abraham Lincoln's definition of democracy is wrong. People do not agree. If they are normal, they don't agree on the same thing at the same time. And our definition of democracy is the rule of the majority that recognizes and respects the wishes of the minority. This is why MDC with the 633 MPs is going to be allowed to enter in the parliament that has got 145 ZANU-PF MPs. And even a person who won on the NPF ticket, one person is going to represent the few people that voted for him. Yes. That is recognizing and respecting the wishes of the minority. But they don't carry the day. Yes. They can't. What is the use of voting if we don't use the power that the people give us? So if we have a 2/3 majority, America should not cry when we amend our laws. Because we've been chosen to do that by the majority. And the majority is not America. The majority are the people in Zimbabwe who voted. And as war veterans, we respect and support the wishes of our people, not the wishes of America and Chamisa. We don't. If they want to win, let them wait for 5 years. Yes. As war veterans, we don't even see why the inauguration of our president is taking long. We don't, in us there is no logic. It's not like it's just another president who came from the bush. You are talking about a person who defined slavery, who knows what oppression is, who was sentenced to prison for wanting to be independent, sentenced to death. And surely that person cannot be judged on the same platform with Chamisa. Yes. You can't do that. That cannot be done in America. In America, that cannot be done. Why must it be done here? We are not going to follow American standards. We have our democratic standards. So, this parliament is going to be forced by the people of Zimbabwe to amend any law that gives power to outsiders. Because the big brothers are going to abuse us. When they abused our ancestors, they want to continue to abuse us, to impose themselves on us. No, we don't want. We are not going to work in the sugar plantations anymore. We can't. That is not going to happen. If America does not want to treat us as equal human beings, it can go and live in a world that it wants, but not in Zimbabwe. Yeah. We are going to campaign in Africa, the world over, to make people know the diabolic tendencies of America, especially under Trump. And the Bushes and the cowboys, the Reagans and so forth. anyone who wants to take over leadership of this country